Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Manoj Kothari here. I am very hopeful and confident about future. I am sure that something good will happen in coming days, months and years. I am Ashavadi. Pessimism might be there for some time, but optimism will always win over pessimism and be there. That's why we are able to live our life. Most of the time in stock markets, it moves on hope, on optimism. After every fall, it raises again. Nifty has gone up from 1000 levels in 2001 to 14,000 levels in 2020. Is it not positive? Be optimistic and invest in stock markets. Before starting today's topic, rise or fall in share market, I request you all to please see the video till the end and please subscribe to my channel R.A. Manoj Kothari. Reasons for rise or fall in share markets not only depends on company's performance but on other factors as well. Listen to my previous video, part 1, for the first 3 factors: stable government, monetary policy and global markets. Geopolitical scenarios. We always see a fall in share markets on geopolitical scenarios like US-China trade war, China-India relations, India-Pakistan tensions, North Korea missile test, or Iran sanctions by USA. Is it a good opportunity to buy? I think yes. On 22nd January 2018, trade war between US and China have started. Trump announced tariffs on solar panels and washing machines imported from China. Throughout the year 2018, USA have come up with tariffs on China and China has retaliated with the higher tariffs on USA, due to which there was a lot of volatility in the markets. Remember, no government would want their stock markets to collapse. They will take necessary measures on such event. It is an opportunity to buy. See the USN Nifty chart from 22nd January 2018 to 19th March 2018. Nifty falls from 11,000 to 10,000 levels and recovered in next 2 months as markets become hopeful that the tariff war will end. By August 2018, Nifty moved to 11,600, a 16% return in 6 months. Likewise, there are many geopolitical scenarios I can discuss. Markets need a reason to rise or fall irrespective of whether it affects the company directly or not. Global news. Unknown unwanted risk to humanity came in January 2020. Corona pandemic. Not knowing the serious effect, governments were not prepared for it and have to adopt lockdown. Country lockdown, worldwide lockdown, logs across all works, no output for 2 months, heavy selling in stock markets. Nifty came down to 8,000 levels from 12,000 in a span of 30 trading days. Global markets were down by 40 to 50%. After some time, things have started moving positive. Hopes for stimulus package builds up. As the stimulus package came in, hopes for further stimulus package goes up. And in turn, market moved from 8,000 to 14,000 in 9 months. Global news will affect the stock markets for some time. And after effect, it again start looking at the local factors and company fundamentals. Budget. A month before budget, you see an optimistic approach in the stock market before an event. Industry expects corporate tax will be brought down to 20%. Share market investors, traders expect long-term capital gains will be abolished and securities transaction tax be abolished on purchase and sale of equity shares. On hope, it goes up, and after the event, it may go for sale. I have seen on many occasions a pre-market rally before the budget. FII and DII. When we say today markets are down or crashed, it means someone are selling heavily. Who are they? FII, foreign institutional investors. They includes foreign portfolio investors, foreign hedge funds, insurance companies, investment bankers and mutual funds. If FII are selling, some other might be buying. DII, domestic institutional investors. They include domestic insurance companies, pension funds, mutual funds, and investment bankers. If FII are selling, you will see DIIs will be the net buyers. On any global geopolitical news, FIIs will be the net sellers. In 2008, when markets crashed due to US financial crisis, FIIs were the sellers from May 2008 to November 2008, whereas DIIs were the net buyers. Markets fallen by 50%. Same in 2020, when markets crashed due to COVID pandemic, FIIs were the net sellers from January 2020 to April 2020. DII were the net buyers. Markets have seen a fall of 40%. From May 2020 to December 2020, FII are net buyers and DII are net sellers. Market have risen from 8,000 to 14,000. FII and DII are the key players for rise or fall in stock markets. Liquidity. When interest rates are at low levels, investors will start moving their funds from fixed return options to stock markets for better returns. Stock markets tend to receive a lot of investments and may move higher. At present in 2020, interest rates are at low levels around 5% when compared to 8% in 2008. So when the interest rates are at low levels, there will be a lot of liquidity as the investors move their funds from fixed return options to stock markets for better returns. PE ratio, price earning ratio, the price you pay for the earnings. Current market price of the company by the earning per share is the PE ratio. Nifty PE is calculated as the sum of market capital of 50 companies by the sum of earnings of 50 companies. A current trailing 12-month PE is at 38. Long period average is at 19. A range above 25 is considered to be highly overvalued. Whenever you see Nifty PE at 15 to 20 levels, you can plan to invest major part of your savings. Suppose you have gone for a shopping with a budget of rupees 5,000. You see a discount sale of 30%. What will you do? You will invest, you will purchase more. So when you see Nifty PE at 15 to 20 levels, invest more. And when Nifty PE is above 25 levels, start selling slowly. Crude oil price. Crude oil price directly affects the price of goods, increase inflation and reduce economic growth. Higher oil price have adverse impact on fiscal deficit, which means higher expenditure. 11, crude oil was at $110, which was having huge impact on India's fiscal deficit. For first 6 months of 2011, crude oil was between $90 to $110, which brings in higher inflation, higher interest rates and slowdown. Hence, Nifty was down from 6,000 to 5,000 in 2011. Summary. Stable government. General elections once in 5 years. Stock markets may rise on hope in this event. Monetary policy. Every 2 months you have a monetary policy. You can expect a movement in the bank Nifty. Check for the repo rate movement and growth projections by the RBI. Global markets. Intraday traders must keep a watch on global markets, mainly US markets. If the US and Europe markets are up, Nifty may also open up and vice versa. Geopolitical scenarios. Geopolitical scenarios generally tends to be negative for the markets. You can see FII selling in this event. Global news. Negative global news can bring selling in the stock markets. In this event again you will see a FII selling. Budget. Every year before budget you may see the optimistic movement, means a hope, where you can see a rise in the markets. 8 out of 10 years there is a pre-budget rally in stock markets. FII and DII. FII buying and selling figures are very important for the stock market movement. It is observed when FII are selling, DI may be the buyers in most of the occasions. If FII are selling, you can see a fall in markets. Same is the case when FII are buying, you can see a rise in the markets. Liquidity. Low interest rates can bring more liquidity in the stock markets, which is positive for the stock markets. High interest rates will pull out money from stock markets, which will be negative for the stock markets. PE ratio. If Nifty PE is between 15 to 20, is considered to be a best buy. Whereas if Nifty PE is above 30 levels, you can start selling slowly. Crude oil. High oil prices increases inflation, reduces economic growth and impacts fiscal deficit of the country, which will be negative for the stock markets. So these factors may affect the rise or fall in stock markets. Remember one thing, stock markets need a reason to fall and a hope to rise. You need full information when you invest in stock markets. A combination of factors, fundamentals and technical charts will help you invest and trade better. अधूरी नॉलेज बहुत खतरनाक होती है, आपको पास नहीं करेगी. पास होना है तो सब्सक्राइब टू माय चैनल RA मनोज कोठारी. सब्सक्राइब, लाइक, कमेंट and share my channel RA Manoj Kothari. See you in my next video. Happy investing.